Right, good evening guys, welcome to Whitby's East Pier. I'm joined by Sam and I'm joined by Joe from Essex Foraging and Fishing. First chop, East Pier, never fished it before. Obviously a couple of weeks ago we fished the West and we've done alright, me and Steve. We have heard this is a tackle graveyard. The man in the tackle shop said be prepared to cast every cast and not reel anything back ever, basically. So literally it could be like that. We've got rotten bottoms on, but we'll see how they go. I've changed obviously my strategy now, so I've got 79-pound braid, 79-pound breaking strain braid all the way through, no shock leader. So if I do get snagged fast, then getting it out is going to be hard work. But you never know, I might have a chance of getting my rig back. I'm not worried about the lead, it's just the rig, because I hate making rigs. It's been a very, very long 24 hours. If you watched part 1, you would have known we went to South Shields Pier, left Kent yesterday afternoon at about 5. Drove straight up to South Shields Pier, fished there for the night for a few hours. Then drove back down into Whitby, had about an hour and a half skipping the car, and then we've been out on the Sib today, and it hasn't been amazing. Not as amazing as I thought, and not as amazing for the effort we've put in, the time, the money, the effort. It's just, yeah, it's been a bit draining if I'm honest. And at this moment in time now, I'm absolutely knackered. And it's pissing hard, so every little helps, I suppose. I am going to set up another rod in a minute. We've got every bait known to man. We've got frozen bracks, fresh backs, yellows. We've got frozen crab. We've got carp. We've got squid. We've got bluey. We've got cuttlefish. We've got a bit of everything. Hopefully, we'll see a few fish tonight, and not just whiting. I mean, we have had a codling on the trip, so but we haven't had as many as we wanted, or as big as we wanted, big as we hoped. We are fishing a flat sea, which up here is no good. We need it to be rough, really. We need a nice onshore breeze, but we needed to not have that so we could get out on the Sib today, which was why we came up here. Because we thought the Sib was going to absolutely smash it, and it just didn't go according to plan. But hey ho, we will be back. We will be trying again. Well, I'm going to leave you to it. I'll bring you back in about 20 minutes and let you know how many sets of gear I've lost. In a bit. First fish for Sam, coalfish. Just literally dropping it down the wall with a 2-hook flapper, isn't you, Sam?
Yeah, mate, on yellows.
Something looks like it's had a go at it as well.
Yeah.
Something's showing up, hang on.
Oh, the back.
There,
look.
there. Cod. Well done, mate. You got your targets fished, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted to have a go at these, didn't I?
Right, you can pack up now and let me catch some. In a bit. Right, guys, it's only a coalfish. I know it's not cod, but it's definitely my PB. It's much bigger than the ones we've been catching. Sort of probably 40 centimetres, that fella, which is a nice fish. I will take that. I've just moved right away from the boys just because I lost 5 sets of gear on the bounce, snapping straight for 80-pound braid, and I thought, no, I've had enough of that. So came down here, chopped one out, went back to get the other rod, and then lost that. So I'm just fishing one rod. Stuff it. But yeah, it's beating me up this time, guys. Really beat me up. But yeah, 40 centimetres. We will take that in a bit. Hey, Joe's on the coalies as well. Whole squid, Joe? Squid and...
That's a squid and mussel mix.
Squid and mussel. Lovely. Well look guys, I'm able to catch coalies, to be fair. It's better than whiting. It's different fish for us. I know to you guys that live up this way, it's awful and they're a pain, but to be fair, they're keeping us busy. It's been a... the thing is, we could catch so many whiting where we live, and it's a long way to come to catch whiting, so we are getting a different species. I know they're basically the same, but they're not, they're different, aren't they? So, happy days. Yeah, well, I'm going to go back down and get myself a cod. In a bit, guys. Well, guys, this trip's really been a waste of time. I am physically and mentally drained. It has done me. We've been planning it for about a week, me and Sam. It's the first time Sam's been able to get out for ages because of work. And don't get me wrong, it's been a good laugh on the way, and we've had some good laughs, but for the way the fishing is up here, especially for us southerners, if you like, it's a different world, because obviously, I mean, you guys up here get cod all year round. The odd one or two I know, but they're here all year round pretty much. Obviously they're in a lot more numbers this time of year, and I know the sea conditions up here have got to be right, and really they're not right tonight. I understand. But wow, we've been beat up. We have been massively beat up. I'm freezing cold, soaking wet through. The rain's been coming down that hard. It's gone through my waterproofs. But I am determined not to give up. I'm going to have to give up in the end, because we've had probably an hour and a half kip since Saturday, Sunday, I don't even know. Got up Sunday morning, fished all through the night with an hour and a half this morning in the car, and then yeah, we've still got 6 hours to drive home yet. Joe's staying up here tonight, but just with costs and everything, with bait and obviously fuel, I couldn't afford it. I would have loved to have stayed up in an Airbnb tonight and drove home in the morning, but it is what it is. I can't sleep in the car again because it's just not proper sleep. If I get in the car, I'm just going to want to drive, so we're just going to do it. We're going to share it. Sam's had another coalfish. Let's see, they're fishing up there, the boys fishing up at the end. I've come a bit further down just to try and see if I can get away from some snags, but I'm still getting snagged. I've just tried one really close in, sort of about 20 yards underarm flick, and it didn't get snagged. I felt it bumping, but it didn't get snagged. I managed to reel it in, but yeah, it's one of them. I hate to be giving you guys a sob story, but I'm just telling you how it is. Really, if we're going to travel, we've got to get the conditions perfect for the venue, and this time we didn't. We got it perfect for going out on the Sib, thinking we could absolutely bag up. And I had some lovely little marks that I'd looked at on my Navionics app, and well, they didn't pay off. They didn't pay off. All right, there was 3 of us in the boat, so it was a tight squeeze. My engine didn't really cope with 3 of us on the boat, although it pushed us along nicely. It's no real good for 3 of you fishing in it. Back to the drawing board, really. Back to the drawing board. Obviously, with Christmas coming, I'm not sure how many more big trips I'm going to be able to afford to do this year, but hopefully we can squeeze one more in before Christmas. I'm going to do a couple more local ones. I've actually had a message from a pal tonight about doing a local one, something a bit different, so I fancy that. But right now, if I had a genie lamp and I could rub him and click my fingers and be home, oh God, I'd give anything. I would give absolutely anything to click my fingers and just go home. But no, we've got at least another hour and a half, 2 hours to go. Yeah, we're gonna fish hard, see what we can do. I've gone down to 1 rod because just keep setting up 2 rods is an absolute pain in my arse. So yeah, all right, guys, I will hopefully bring you back with a fish, maybe. All right, guys, that is us. Adventure over. Well, I said it's over. We've got to drive home yet. Guys, thank you if you've watched both the videos. I'm just really sorry there's no decent fish on there, really. We tried hard. We really did. We dug deep. But we can't catch what's not there. I haven't seen or heard of any other reports of any cod from around Whitby today. And I've been looking. So yeah, back to the drawing board. I don't know what's next. At the minute, I don't even want to think about fishing. All I'm thinking about is my bed. But I would really still love it, guys. If you haven't subscribed, we do these sort of adventures all the time now. All up and down the country. New venues coming soon as well. I've got a few plans. I just don't know when. We're not going to afford it. And when I've got time. Obviously with Christmas coming up. So don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free. And don't forget to subscribe to Joe as well. Essex Foraging and Fishing is an absolute legend. And he's a bloody good laugh. Yeah. Guys, to be honest, on these big trips, I don't like doing it, but anyone that's, any donations again are welcome, because it really does help out with paying for these trips, and this one has, yeah, it's done us. So my PayPal link will be in the description. Every little helps, especially this time of year. And we will see you on the next one. Thank you again ever so much for watching. In a bit.